Hello, welcome back to Harry Potter PS1. I suppose this game is also a PS2 game, but I'm playing the PS1 version. We're gonna go explore the Gardens of the Burrow. I think this game is a lot louder than it used to be, but I don't know. Got lots of. I remember this being quite a winding area. There we go, I thought that would be healing. So, this might be the entire episode. Press R1 to target the... Oh, right, I see. Have a boss fight with a washing machine. Can I just stun lock it by doing this? Yes. There we go. And we use that to get up here, but also, oops. You might be wondering how you get up there. And it's the same way we got up here. You can do by... There we go. Levitate it up here, put it there. And we're on this bit. Lots of every flavour beans. I thought there was a Witches and Wizards card up there, but maybe not. Oops. Didn't quite... Oh, targeted something. Just broke some poor barrel down there. Look for something to charm onto the pressure pad. Oops. I wonder what it could be. Like the only object in this area. Giving me a lot of healing as well, although I suppose I have just bought something that could have done a lot of damage. I like that little unlocking noise. Got some more wayward enchanted lawnmowers apparently. Just the sort of thing you have lying around. Why does it need so many lawnmowers? Oh, for heaven's sake, Harry, there we go. It's a very hefty sound effect, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Thank you, game. It's just the sheer sort of childlike... I don't know. They're just sort of how the fact that the game is so nice to you. Like you do something pretty basic like that and you just get rewarded with a ton of every flavour beans. It's very cute. God, my screen is filthy. Thanks to that black loading screen. You can tell just how dirty my monitor is. It's probably not actually that bad because I do clean it every so often, but... Oh, I do find it a little bit hard to avoid that. Seeing exactly where the hitbox is a bit arbitrary. Oh god. I feel like that sound effect is really, really loud. I think the whole game is louder than it was before. I don't know. It might be a bit tedious of me to go through all of these without the fast forward, so I'm going to do this. Get to hear the really weird butchered sped up sound effect that is Harry saying flipendo at 400% speed. There we go. I didn't realise you had to do all of them. Or maybe you didn't, because I did the last one last. Which, yes, I know. Also, if you walk into that fiery after effect, it does actually damage you. Fun little thing. There we go. Camera got locked there. I wonder if you get a thing for breaking every single... I don't know. You're going to hear the Flipendo voice line a lot. This is quite nice. Sort of the water coming around from there. I wish I lived in a place that had a garden this big and like adventurous and twisty and turny. That'd be so cool. Oh dear. Oh, I did because I was holding it, and because I was holding X and I got interrupted out of it, I did actually release spell there. Oh, that was a bit calmer of a voice line, and the bees have reset. Ah, okay, that was just to unlock this then. I thought there might have been a way up to that ledge, but nope. Oh god, the sound effects kicked in at once there. Okay, so there's that. What was past the bees then? I always try and do this thing in these sorts of games where I try and identify the main way to go, and then I go in the other direction. Because there's usually stuff in this direction. I wonder technically which is higher DPS. I feel like that is. I know, optimising DPS in a PS1 game about Harry Potter is probably not that important. But there we go. Can I use... Oh dear, he's not having fun there, is he? I think I have to levitate it back to the... Back to this bit, I think. I can climb up. Ooh. You get a lot of every flavour beans in this area. At least if you do what I do and break every single barrel and explore everything. You probably don't need to do all of that to get the God's sake, to get the beans necessary to complete the mechanic that uses them. I think there was a bit like this in the first game, but the water had a worse texture. There we go. If you sort of look at them and concentrate. Oh, ah. Then you can tell where the bees are, where the hitbox is. Let me get the things before I do that. There we go.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
Hengist of Woodcroft. Lovely. There was no music there when I picked that up. That was a bit odd. No sort of little jingle. Wingardium
Leviosa!
Lots of pressure plates to get through this garden.
Oh, hi, Harry. Thank goodness you came. My Puffskein swallowed my Remembrall, and I got lost trying to find him. My Remembrall tells you that there's something you've forgotten to do. You can have it, Harry. I don't have my wand on me now, so use your knockback jinx on the Puffskein, and he'll spit it out.
I can have your Remembrall. It's a bit generous of you. There's the old pickup animation.
Ginny! There you are! God, nice work, Harry. Hope Dad's junk wasn't too much of a problem for you.
There was a lot of it.
Right. We better get back to the house. Mum and Dad are waiting to take us to Diagon Alley.
I think I was calling it Diagon Alley in the first game. Need to pronounce it closer to diagonally, I suppose, don't I? For the joke to work.
As you've never travelled by flue powder before, you need to know a few things.
When you're in the fireplace, say where you're going.
And keep your elbows tucked in.
Mind you get out at the right fireplace.
Are you sure this is safe?
Piece of cake!
Diagon Alley!
Oh, God. That's his... What's that? Oh Christ, this is stressful. That's his tailbone broken. I think that's what it's called. The one that goes down to your arse from your back. Oh God, that has to be so brutal for his back. Now there is a time limit, but from what I can tell, oh God, how is this safe? What the fuck happens if I fall off here? Where even? There's like a weird dimension. There's just tunnels. That is a lot of green. Thank you, game.
Harry had no idea where he was. All he could tell was that he wasn't in Diagon Alley. Evil-looking masks stared down from the wall, and rusty spiked instruments hung from the ceiling.
The sooner I get out of here, the better.
Harry heard a noise from the door nearby, and two blurry shapes appeared on the other side of the glass. Harry looked quickly around and spotted a large black cabinet. He shot inside it and pulled the doors closed, leaving a small crack to peer through. Seconds later, a bell clanged, and Draco Malfoy stepped into the shop.
Ah.
The man who was with Draco could only be his father, Lucius Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco.
Mr. Malfoy was trying to sell the shopkeeper certain dark magical items.
Hold my hand,
that he didn't
Draco,
want
but
the
you just told me to
Ministry of
touch
Magic to find out
nothing.
about. Harry went to Flourish and Blotts to buy his books.
Bit of a skip there.
While he was in there, Gilderoy Lockhart, Hogwarts' new defense against the dark arts teacher, was signing his latest book.
Nice big smile, Harry. Together you and I were at the front page.
Harry met up with Ron and Ginny Weasley. Lucius and Draco Malfoy were also there.
Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Ginny, who was very fond of Harry, defended him.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Lucius Malfoy
Her neck is
insulted the scruffy
incredibly
state of the
thin.
second-hand books Ginny had bought.
I suppose those books are the best your father can give you.
Lucius plucked a copy of A Beginner's Guide to Transformation from Ginny's cauldron, examined it briefly, and then replaced it. No one at that time realized how much of an effect this gesture from Lucius Malfoy would have on their lives, and they all left the shop none the wiser.
Yeah, I
They
remember
found the
now.
car in Charing Cross Road, and after making it invisible,
That's a really
flew it
fucked
into
up
the
thing to
sky
do,
over
given the
London.
end.
They saw the Hogwarts Express far below and followed it for some time.
Oh, yes, I remember this bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll do... Well... Okay, fine, we'll do this bit and then I'll call that an episode.
Looks like we've lost the train. Let's check out that tunnel.
Bruh. Oh my god.
Looks like we found the train, Ron.
It's like, oh, we lost the train, let's go in the train
My dad will
tunnel.
kill me.
I had a thing once where Ron got stuck saying that line. So he said, don't scratch the paintwork or my dad will kill me, 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 or my dad will kill... Forever. And I had to complete this whole section. This was on the actual PS1, by the way, which is why that happened, because it was the disc getting scratched. I had to complete this entire section with him saying that in the background, because if I restarted it, there wasn't any guarantee that I'd be able to get it working again. Oh, I loved the PS1 just for all of its unreliability. I mean, sure, games today can like crash, and typically speaking that doesn't happen with these old console games, or at least not in the same way, and you get really funny glitches and stuff. Oh, what? Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a Witches and Wizards card. In fact, I'm certain there's a Witches and Wizards card in this section. but I think I've got to go down one of those side routes to get it. And I'm not entirely certain how I...
We must be near the end of these tunnels.
I fucking wish, Ron. I'm not quite sure how to tell it.
Keep going, Harry. We've got to reach the end of the tunnel soon.
How to tell it which route to take. It would be nice if the render distance was a bit longer, but again, it's a PS1.
There, Harry. Collect the pickups to repair some of the damage the car has taken.
What damage? Lol. It's taken none so far, my mate. Oh god, okay, it took a bit there. So just destroyed one of these many lights with it. Ah, there we go. Oh, for God's sake. Ooh, I have to concentrate a little bit. Make sure I keep getting these energy thingies. They seem to be roughly... Actually, I was going to say they seem to be roughly on the opposite sides as the last one, but that's not true. Ah, I didn't go down the alternate route. Oh. Ah!
Excellent.
I got it!
You got a famous Witches and Wizards card.
I don't learn who it is, though.
Almost there.
I'm glad I don't have to do that again. That's one thing one less thing I'll have to inevitably revisit. It'd be nice if I could get the all the Witches and Wizards cards on the actual playthrough. That'd be cool. Oh my god, there we go. By the way, I did find out where the missing Witches and Wizards cards are from the first game. They're from the that's what the gems in Gringotts do.
Phew.
Remember the minecart things in the first game with the gems?
Excellent,
If you get
Harry.
all of them in
Hogwarts.
each,
Try and land the car in the castle.
if you get all of them from one of those mini games, you get a
There's
Witches
something
and
wrong
Wizards
with the
card,
car. I don't have control anymore.
and you can do that 3 times. And then getting those 3 gives you the last one. So that's where the missing 4 were. Oh. Ron's dead.
Help!
Oh no.
I can't get out. Harry.
That's
you
probably
need
for
to
the
get
best,
close
Ron.
to the tree and cast a spell at what looks like its mouth.
Well, fine, I'll do this as well.
Nintendo. Nintendo.
Oh, okay, we got hit by the lingering AoE there.
Before moving close to the tree, Harry.
Yes, I tried that, Ron. It went badly.
Shoot it in the mouth, Harry. Nintendo.
Oh,
Charge up your jeep before moving close to the tree, Harry.
yeah,
Nintendo.
mate, I'm just taking opportunities.
Nintendo. Nintendo.
Ah, that didn't count as open. Oh god.
Nintendo. Nintendo.
Come on. Open wide. Yeah, I'm doing it. Oh,
Get closer to the tree.
shut it
Harry.
up, Ron.
Nintendo.
It's not backseating. You're literally in the front seat. You cannot backseat. Bro. Right. I think we might be in Hogwarts now. After all of that.
By the time Harry and Ron had escaped from the Whomping
Goodness
Willow,
gracious.
the sorting ceremony had already begun. They peered in at the Great Hall and watched as the aged-old sorting hat placed new students into the 4 Hogwarts houses, as it had for so many years past.
I wonder how old
Harry
the
remembered
sorting hat
putting the
is.
sorting hat on a year ago, and for a few horrible seconds he had feared the hat was going to put him into Slytherin, along with Draco Malfoy.
Not Slytherin, eh? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
But of course, he had ended up in Gryffindor, along with Ron and Hermione. As they watched the sorting, Harry noticed that at least one teacher was missing from the staff table.
Hang on, where's Snape?
And then, from behind him, came the voice Harry dreaded to hear. It was Professor Snape, Harry's least favorite teacher.
I'm waiting to hear why
Oh
you
my
two
God,
didn't
why are they all
arrive
so
on the
fucking
school
sinister?
train.
It was a great start to the term, thought Harry, as they followed Snape to his office. Once there, Snape nastily admonished them about flying the car to Hogwarts.
You will go immediately to your common room, and I will think about how to punish you.
Oh God. Snape. Jesus Christ. The face when you use alternate transportation. Oh my God. I didn't know the train was so required. Here we are. We're finally in Hogwarts.
Can you believe our luck? Fred and George must have flown that car 5 or 6 times, and they never had an accident. I really thought we'd get expelled for sure.
Maybe one of them should have been
Let's go
driving.
to the Gryffindor common room. Do you think you can remember the way?
No problem. Follow me.
Well, given it's a completely different map, that might be hard. I'm going to leave the episode there. We're finally in Hogwarts. At the end of episode 2. Oh dear. There's a lot more that happens before you actually get to Hogwarts in this game. In fact, I think in the first game there is nothing that happens before you get to Hogwarts. Oh. Dungeons. Oh, right. Okay. Again, I think these portraits are the devs as well. But I'm not quite sure of that. I'd like to think that's the case, but I could be wrong. Right, thank you for watching. I will see you next time when we will eventually finally get into the Gryffindor bloody common room. Which you would think is not that much of a palaver, but it is in this game. See you next time.